Now we are going to hear the story of an American couple who left their comforts to serve as medical missionaries on a boat in the Brazilian Amazon.
In the 1920s, the Brazilian mission field was too large for the few workers and resources available. The greatest need was for medical missionaries, especially in the north and northeast regions, where 2 million inhabitants faced difficulties in accessing medical help. To reach a hospital, they had to navigate some of the 40,000 miles of rivers because there were no roads or trains through the Amazon jungle. For these people, getting sick often meant relying on a miracle. And a miracle came to them with the Adventist boat clinics.
In 1927, Hans Meyer, a German Adventist, was the first missionary to Brazil to use a boat for literature evangelism. A couple of years later, Leo and Jessie Halliwell, an American missionary couple, began to use boats for medical mission work. In 1931, they built Lucero, an 11-meter boat. Lucero could reach the places in the Amazon green maze that large steamboats could not. Each trip Lucero made from Belém to the city of Manaus in the Amazon rainforest took about 7 months and involved navigating a total distance of 12,000 miles. Along the way, the Halliwells visited different places and treated patients with malaria, typhoid fever, leprosy and smallpox, took care of fractured bones, extracted teeth, delivered babies, and provided Bible studies. Over the course of 25 years, the Halliwells helped about 250,000 people, many of whom accepted the Adventist message they preached.
Lucero became Lucero 1 because it was just one of many mission boats whose extraordinary work paved the way for incredible church growth in the Amazon region and the establishment of the Belém and Manaus Adventist hospitals. The latest Lucero is under construction. It will be Lucero 32. In this video, you see Leo and Jessie Halliwell pass the torch to their successor, Walter Streithorst, in 1956. You can find the whole video and the story of the Halliwells, the Luceros, and the church's growth in Amazonia, along with thousands of other stories, in the Encyclopedia of Seventh-day Adventists online at encyclopedia.adventist.org. ESDA, for short, is a wonderful tool for learning more about the Seventh-day Adventist Church, its history, crucial events and themes, institutions, and people around the world.
ESDA is online and free, which makes these stories easily available and simple to share with others. You'll find fantastic materials for mission stories, devotionals, children and youth programs, prayer meetings, and sermon illustrations.
ESDA draws on the expertise of hundreds of authors and editors worldwide who collect materials and write about their own countries. Learn about Adventism in your country or region to better appreciate their distinctive history. Understanding how God has led His church through challenging times and helped His people to correct and learn from their mistakes can ignite revival and reconciliation. These encyclopedia stories can renew passion for mission in our churches today.
You can visit ESDA online at encyclopedia.adventist.org and access more than 3,500 articles, 9,000 photographs, and many videos. And that's not all. The encyclopedia continues to grow as new content is added periodically. Although the ESDA website is in English, many articles are available in Portuguese, Spanish, Russian, and Korean, and more translated articles will be added in these and other languages soon.
We have nothing to fear for the future except as we shall forget the way the Lord has led us and His teaching in our past history. It is a familiar statement by Ellen G. White, but with lasting significance. And for us to know God's teachings and leadings, we need to know the facts of our history. Help us fulfill that inspired admonition to remember, record, and rehearse the history of God's church, so that together we can go forward fearlessly.